personal, since you're not in Hollywood, and I can guess only that after the red carpet and Golden Globes, everybody's going to recognize you, know you. That you will be even more famous. And I would like to know if you would like to use your fame, like other celebrities already do, in order to be also interested in teaming up with some charity and to bring even more awareness to specific groups other than the cause that you're already fighting and even love. But would you like to use your fame more?
Yeah, definitely.
And what would it be?
This is what I always did and always will do. For me, I didn't have like this specific topic I'm on, because for me it's just human dignity and just being respected, just this these very basic things. I had a little meeting with Ban Ki-moon, the General Secretary of the UN, and I would love to work with him, because for me that was overwhelming. He's one of the most important people on the planet when it comes to human rights, and so I would love to do something in this direction, but obviously also for the LGBT community. I mean, I'm a part of this community, and I will always fight for my family. So I would do something like that, concentrate on this topic, because there are so many things going on right now, and yeah.
What impressed you about Ban Ki-moon?
That he's actually very funny. I like that. And he's very easygoing in terms of what he's actually doing. So I don't know, maybe if I would be in his position, I would be freaking out every day. But he's very calm and very down to earth. And we had a little conversation before we had a press conference at the UN in Vienna. And we had a little conversation before, and we were just talking about stuff. He was an ambassador for many years in Austria. So he said something in German, and then he added, "Oh, my German is not that good." And I said, "You're right, it's not." And he laughed, and I thought it was so charming and funny. But it's just impressive that I actually got the chance to shake somebody's hand who is doing such great things, So that's just impressive.
I saw. Yes, Sven?
You said when you walk out the door, it's work.
Yeah.
But you have the drag outfit, but do you also, when you go to get coffee or like the cinema, do you wear jeans and a t-shirt, or has it gotten to the point where you only wear the dress?
No. When it comes to my free time and my days off, there's just Tom. There's no Conchita around. She's in the closet or in the bag. This is actually what I meant before. I completely separated those two worlds from each other, because it was so important for me. As I said, I wouldn't understand why people want to have my attention when I'm not on stage. And so if it's not between two meetings or stuff, I hardly go out in drag just to grab a coffee. But I love coffee, so sometimes you just do what you have to do.
Is it also easy that you mentioned, since you have this stage persona, is it also easier for you to deal with criticism or rejection? Because it's not Tom Neuwirth that is criticized, it is Conchita Wurst, which is slightly different.
It is slightly different, and it's definitely also kind of a shelter for me. Also a opportunity for me to be bigger and more over the top than I would be as Tom, which is quite great on stage. And I used to get hurt by comments, like harsh comments, when I participated in this Austrian casting show at the age of 17, 18. But you know, I think if you learn about yourself and if you learn about who you truly are, and as I said, I think that's a lifetime experience. I got more comfortable, you know, more self-confident, and nowadays I really have a quite unpolite point of view when it comes to other opinions that I don't share. I just don't care. I'm like, yeah, whatsoever. Because what I really don't get is that people spend so much time with things they don't like. That's just, I just don't get it. And there were like petitions going against me, and like they really put an effort on it. I mean, they made like posters and stuff, and really, they took the time to make it properly so that everybody could read no to Conchita. And really at the end of the day, I just feel the need to say thank you because of their attention, because I couldn't care less about something I don't like. So yeah.
Is there any? Yeah, bitte.
You know, growing up and, you know, having been criticized, how supportive was your family? And if not, you know, your family, but, you know, you were obviously, you know, hurt, but did you have friends that you could talk about? So who was your support system?
I was,
Who is
yeah.
still now, you know, was there an issue?
I've always been surrounded by love, always. I'm really, I see myself as a very lucky human being, and maybe also because I don't really see negativity. I don't see disappointment. I just see opportunity to grow. You know, this is what rules my system. So I always got support from my family and my friends all the time, and still have my mother, my grandmother, my dad. They're my biggest fans, and my mom. I mean, you know, it's one thing to have a gay son in the public eye. It's another thing to have a gay son dressed as a woman in the public eye. And I told my mother that I will, you know, I'm thinking about doing this now on television. And she said, well, and all these dresses you're gonna wear, you just wear them once, right? So you can pass them to me. And this is what I do. This is what I do. And not just my mother, also my grandmother. She's on when I'm like, I don't need that. Oh yeah, I take it.
Your grandmother has the same body as
Yes.
you? Wow.
Yeah. My mom and my grandmother and I'm very thankful for that.
And will they watch the Golden Globes?
Yes, my grandmother actually, she was like, so, you know, I go to bed by 10. Is there a possibility to see that? And I'm like, no, that's too early. And she's like, okay, so how long do I have to stay up? Okay, yeah, one, some two. I said, what? Are you kidding me? Like, you don't have to watch the whole show, just the red carpet, and maybe even not even there. And I don't know what she's doing, but she was quite, you know. The funny thing about my grandmother is she always would tell me on the phone at which time she went to bed last night. And when it was too late, she tends to apologize. She tends to apologize. Well, I'm so sorry to tell you that. And like, grandmother, I'm not your mother, so I don't care. It's fine. Yeah, but you know, I'm not lazy. No, you're not lazy. You go way too early to bed. But yeah, so yeah, my parents will watch it, and also my friends. You know, they just needed an excuse to have a party on Sunday, so they're gonna watch, and yeah.
We know a lot of people will watch just to see you.
Yeah.
Yes, they will do it. There was one more question I saw in the back. Sorry, I didn't see it earlier. Please.
Yeah, I'm right here. Hi,
Oh, hey.
the lesbian crew. I know there's a lot of love and crushes going on for you, even in this room, gay, straight, and lesbian. So, are you single?
I have to say, I am. I am. Well, that's not the right answer. Tom is, and Conchita is married.